Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Blastoise, and welcome to my new Radical Red Mono Elite 4 challenge. Last time we did Mono Fire, and it didn't become as successful as it thought it would be. It only got like a few views, but I'm still happy and I'm glad of what I have. And today we are going to be doing Mono Water, as you can see from the thumbnail and the title. Now, for the water type, there are a lot of water types that I can use, and it's not going to be a very difficult challenge since Mortal Elite 4 was pretty easy for me. Now, without any further explanation, let's just dive straight into the team builder. Looking at first, we have Sith, our followed Zo. Now, this is going to be my main lead Pokemon. I couldn't give up on the huge buff that this one dude received, and that is Technician. Now, people may think, why is Technician such a good buff? Well, because of one move known by the name of Surging Strikes. Yep, they actually gave Floatzel Surging Strikes. This is an insane move, and this makes Floatzel one of the best leads in the entire game. I could just not give up on it. Fake out and Surging Strikes are absolutely must-haves. Aquajet provides a good priority with Fake Out, and Flip Turn is just in case for random switches, which can potentially happen. So yeah, this is a very, very, very useful Pokemon right here. The next Pokemon is none other than Dracovish. I wasn't sure about using it since I already used it in my Dragon Mono, but it performed so well on that I had to use it again. Strongjaw is a irregular ability, even though due to the nerf that Dracovish received with attack stat, it's still a monster. Fish's Rant is the only move my enemies will be clicking. Crunch and Psychic Fangs are just there for coverage, and Ice Fang grounds are the entire thing. So in short, this is one of the best Pokemon I can get right now. The next Pokemon I'm going to be using is my Mega Pokemon, Mega Blastoise. I was absolutely sure of using this Pokemon. I gave it the modest nature since after just one singular shell smash, it outspeeds everything and its mother in the entire league. Seriously, nothing cannot outspeed Mega Blastoise after a shell smash, not named Scarf Spectria, which is something that Agatha has, which you'll see soon in the video. The moveset is pretty simple. Hydro Pump, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Shell Smash are the moves I decide to go for. I do replace Dragon Pulse with Dark Pulse later on in the video, which you will see pretty soon. Next up is Grey Ninja. No joking here. This Pokemon is way too good to be passed upon. Protein's such a good ability, and this makes it such a good Sasher as well. Literally, this is literally not joking here. Floatzel and Jiraiya, the Greninja, both go hand in hand. Since with the help of Fake Out and Aquajet combo, it can easily prevent Pokemon such as Infernape and Aerodactyl from setting up Stealth Rocks, and then easily use its sash. Hydro Pump and Ice Beam are Hydro Pump and Dark Pulse are the main stabs. Ice Beam is for coverage, and Water Star is just in case for limited priority. But since we do lack that, and Greninja is the only Pokemon that has it, that's why I gave the hasty nature so I don't reduce its pretty decent attack stat. Next up is Unbreakable the Toxapex. I needed something to take on physical attackers, and Toxapex seemed like just the best at that. Regenerate is such a good ability, and even though it does not learn Recover right now, it is still a very, very solid Pokemon to use. I would recommend it without a doubt. Scald and Painful Bunk are just here for natural coverage. Haze is also here. Scald and Painful Bunk are obviously the best ones we can get. Haze, as usual, just for stopping setup, and Toxic Spike is just in case I need to set up something, which I don't use, by the way. I just use Scald and Painful Bunk and Haze. That's the most. That's the most I can get out of Toxapex. And my final Pokemon is my Drizzle setter, Marco, the Damp Rock user with Drizzle. I decided to ban Swift Swim in this because I just felt like it was a pretty cheap strategy. Just use Swift Swim and yes, just use Swift Swim. Then you get a Swift Swim King Draw out, set up Dragon Dance and Sweep. Yeah, that just seems like too cheap to me. And this made the battles a bit more exciting. Scald and Encore are Scald and Encore were must-haves. The Toxic is just for crippling opponents, Flip Down for switching out, and it is max HP, max special defense. So without further ado, let's move straight on into the battles. The first battle is Lorelei, and I needed her to lead with a rain team, and that's what she exactly did. I go for a go and mega evolve with my Blastoise, set up a Shell Smash, while my Dracovish goes for a Psychic Fangs to just absolutely damage it. Poliwrath. Poliwrath goes to close combat on my Dracovish while Polto just doesn't do anything. Apparently, that's the thing. And after setting up my Shell Smash, I just go for Aura Sphere, Psychic Fangs, Aura Sphere on Polito to do big damage while Psychic Fangs takes out Poliwrath. Then Polito goes to Scald and Dracovish doesn't do much, and that's fine. She brings out Mega Swampert to get sacked. I go for Hydro Pump on Mega Swampert with Blastoise, and for Psychic Fangs finishes off Politoed. And then finally she brings Kyogre, and it takes a Psychic Fangs and Aura Sphere combo from Blastoise and Dracovish, which was insane. My god, it's so bulky. But it just goes to Hurricane, whereas King goes to Water Spout, whereas Kingdra's Hurricane does decent damage to Blastoise. I just go for the Dragon Pulse to destroy Kingdra, while Psychic Fangs takes care of Kyogre. And finally is Dracovish, which was just another Dragon Pulse destruction. That's all. The next challenge was Bruno. Bruno was undeniably difficult, but he starts off with his Infernape and I Oko with two Surging Strikes while he brings his Komo. And then I flip turn into Greninja. Well, Komo goes for two clanking souls, and I beat it with the Ice Beam. Bruno sends in his Conkeldurr. It recovers its HP with Drain Punch, and I get a bit of chip damage from Water Shuriken as I switch into Dracovish, which beats the Conkeldurr pretty easily, not without taking a lot of damage. Then he switches into his Zacian, which destroys Dracovish and sends it to the Shadow Realm. My god. But my Floatzel survives with a giant blade with 8 HP and hits Zacian with Surging Strikes so hard that it let Mega Blastoise set up its Shell Smash and sweep from there on. My god, Floatzel is a legend. What a good Pokemon. Agatha was the next Elite Four member, and she was fairly easy. She leads out with the Zoroark, and I Oko it with Surging Strikes from Floatzel. Then I flip turn out into Polito until like Dark comes out and go for Toxic. It takes me out, but with Drizzle, Dracovish just starts sweeping everything. Still Valley, Spectre, Aegislash, until Marshadow puts a stop to its rampage, and I take care of Marshadow with Water Star from Greninja. And the Dark Pulse Water Star combo is all it takes after surviving with Keyboard from Mega Gengar due to my focus sash from Greninja, and that wins me the battle. Peace. Agatha was probably one of the more easier Elite Four members. The next E4 member was Lance, and he was the most difficult battle of the run. He lit off with Guard Jump as I go for Fake Out. Then he switches into its Metal, which takes a big damage from Surging Strikes as I flipped onto Marco to take it out, but it takes me out instead with EQ and Thunder Punch as I go for Aqua Jet with Floatzel to beat it. He brings out Primal Dialga and do big damage with Surging Strikes, and Greninja brings it below half with Dark Pulse. This was necessary, or else I could not have done the sweep that I needed. And this is the thing that let Mega Blastoise set up Shell Smash after Dialga used Rest. Then I swept the whole team. Honestly, if not for that, I would have been stuck at him for eternity. That was so clutch. Finally was the champion Blue. He leads off with Formosa while I lead off with Floatzel. I figure out Aquajet combo, made quick work of it. Then I flip down from Yveltal and go to Marco and then get a toxic and do a bit of toxic damage before switching into Dracovish to Fishes run Yveltal to death and then do big damage to Eternatus. Then I set up Shell Smash with Mega Blastoise while surviving Dynamax Cannon and destroy Eternatus and Mega Metagross and do huge damage to Primal Groudon. Then Greninja avoids Mega T-Wave for Primal Groudon, taking it out with two Dark Pulses. But I get a bit of a scare when Greninja misses its Hydro Pump from Gala Darmanitan. Uh, but then Floatzel easily survives U-turn and takes care of Gala Darmanitan, and that's how I beat Pokemon Radical Red Elite Four with only water types. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you like this, please subscribe, share this video, like it, and peace out. Hope you all have a good day and stay safe and don't go out.